Now, we know what you're thinking, but Virginia has so much going for it. It's home to beautiful beaches, stunning mountain ranges, and historical landmarks like Mount Vernon and Monticello. How could it possibly be the worst state? Well, allow me to elaborate on just a few of the many reasons why Virginia is the worst state in the nation. First of all, the traffic in Virginia is absolutely abysmal. No matter where you go, you're sure to be stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic for hours on end. And let's not forget about the joy of encountering aggressive drivers and never-ending construction delays. Fun! But that's not even the worst part. Don't even get us started on the state of the roads. They're full of potholes and cracks, making driving an absolute nightmare. But hey, at least you'll be forced to drive through the giant craters slowly due to traffic. But there's more. The public transportation here is almost non-existent. The most we have here are buses, and those are rarer than a four-leaf clover. Not to mention they only exist in the cities, so you're basically forced to drive your own car here. And don't even get us started on the environmental issues in Virginia. The air quality is terrible and the water is polluted. There's no escaping it. It's almost as if they opened a whole landfill right in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay. But it gets worse. We also got noise pollution. According to recent statistics, over 75% of residents in the state complain about excessive noise on a daily basis. Good luck getting a restful night's sleep anytime soon. But perhaps the worst thing about living in Virginia is the politics. The state is home to some of the most divisive and contentious political debates in the country, making it nearly impossible to escape the constant bickering and arguing. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Virginia's military presence. Virginia has a history of having a strong military presence due to the abundance of bases and other military installations across the state. Because nothing says peace and nonviolent state like having a massive military presence. I'm sure all those weapons and soldiers will be used solely for defensive purposes and will never ever be turned on innocent civilians. Okay, but you might be thinking, at least there's plenty of historical attractions here, right? We have everything from the capital of the Confederacy to the Battle of Bull Run. Notice a trend here? Yeah, all the attractions point at the pretty dark history of the US. How charming. But hey, at least they were defending their state motto, right? Which literally means, thus always to tyrants. Because seceding from the Union, hosting the Confederacy capital, and defending slavery was crucial to fight against tyranny. Oh yeah, and we can't talk about the historical attractions without talking about the tourists. Everyone always loves going to visit all the historical attractions in Virginia. So good luck going to visit any of those locations yourself without running into crowds and crowds of people. Sightseeing? Yeah, not happening. Oh, and who can forget about the cost of living here? I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the average price of a home in the state has soared to an all-time high and has completely priced out any low-income or working-class individuals. Nothing says success like driving out any residents who can't afford a six-figure mortgage. And don't even get us started on the high taxes. This tax is placed on all consumer goods and services, which means you'll be paying an arm and a leg for everything from bread to electricity. But hey, I'm sure all that extra money is going towards something super important, like another military base, or better roads, or a better public transportation system, or solving the environmental issues here, or a fleet of private jets for government officials. So there you have it, all the reasons why Virginia is the worst state. But hey, at least it's got those beautiful beaches and mountain ranges, right? Too bad you'll never be able to afford to live here long enough to enjoy them. Thanks for watching, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to comment which location you'd like to see roasted next.